Cliff Bars, Breakfast of Champions. Where would I find that?
I think it's the 13th. Yeah, because I got it because it says the 14th on here.
Okay.
Make sure I don't put yours in. Oh, it's packed.
Yay! Bye. Okay, that's hike.
We're off.
I am ready for the Smokies.
Oh, teeny red flowers.
Oh, I didn't see those. Oh my gosh, it looks like rust.
Some of it probably is. Y'all know about red clay in Georgia?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
You know why it's red, right?
No.
Because of the iron in it. Well, it's good to see y'all. I'll catch y'all up trail.
Yes, absolutely. Have a great day.
Get a view here and then check in with April. I mean, pace setter. I will get that right eventually.
Look at these rocks. I've never seen anything like it in my whole life.
Iron ore.
Iron ore with things growing on it and lichen, and these look like little tiny miniature running cedars, and look at these cool flowers. So awesome. I love nature. Not as fun to climb over as the green rocks, but still fun. Goodbye, beautiful rocks. Ooh, giant potato chips.
Giant potato chips. Gotta go see the giant potato chips. Oh wow. Non-edible giant potato chips apparently. According to pace setter. Hello everybody. About 11:45. Pace setter and I started up the Smokies today, and we're doing about 11.6 miles, and we're halfway there and it's not even lunch. Pretty cool trail.
It is. Lots of people had told me it was going to be easier than coming out of the knock. Thank heavens they were right. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Ups and downs and ups and downs, and nice and gradual.
They give you a lot of runways to get your feet going before they send you up again. So that's cool.
Helpful.
Yeah. Any parting words?
Let's see. Don't forget to drink your water. I forgot this morning and I have regrets.
And don't start out with a whole thing of electrolytes in your water first thing in the morning.
Absolutely, that's a bad choice.
That was me. I was seeing stars for a while. But it's all over with. And
And I just drank a liter of water.
we're moving on up. Catch y'all later. What are you doing?
Texting Addie to tell her that we just saw a deer. Because she wants to put it in her journal.
Addie's doing the journal? Oh, the journal you gave her.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Say hi to Addie in the video.
Hi, Ads. I love you.
There's the lake down there where we hiked up from, and there's a fire tower up on the hill. Supposed to be the best view of the Smokies, if not one of the best views on the Appalachian Trail. But look here. That goes up, and the Appalachian Trail goes down. Guess which way I'm gonna hike? Beautiful end to a great day of hiking. We did 11.6 miles at a pretty relaxed pace, and we left around 9:30.
I have no idea.
Around 9:30. It's 4 o'clock. We had some good breaks, and we avoided some thunderstorms, some pop-up thunderstorms to our south. So that was perfect. And we're a 1/10 of a mile from where we're gonna stay tonight. How about them apples? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I got called the old man in the shelter for the first time last night. Somebody was talking outside. But apparently I gave them a good tip because they kept telling everybody else what I told them, so it's all good. We slept at the Molly's Ridge shelter with, I think, 3 other people last night.
Yes, first shelter in the Smokies.
First shelter in the Smokies, and they have these tarps up to block the wind.
Oh, I deeply appreciate
Which were very, very noisy. We had a fireplace down there, but it was too, I don't know, we just didn't want to have a fire. And then we slept up top, and
I don't recommend sleeping up top.
you have to go up and down that ladder in the middle of the night and not step on people's heads. And then on the bottom, they put little, like, furring strips between where the sleeping pads go, I guess, to make sure that they can fit enough people in here. But anyway, gorgeous night. It was warm, and we have a 12-mile hike today, and then we'll get to a shelter, the next one, and on Saturday, we'll hike to the next available shelter and claim a spot because there's supposed to be some squall lines coming through around 11 o'clock at night till 2 in the morning, and could have thunderstorms and straight line winds. So it'll be good to be in a shelter for that. And then on Sunday, we'll try to get to Newfound Gap and catch a shuttle into Gatlinburg to resupply. So
Yes.
should be a good day. It's really windy today, but it's actually warm.
By Bill's standards, that's not warm by my standards. But it is a beautiful sunny day. Oh, we got to tell them. We had a small crisis last night. One of the lenses popped out of my glasses. I can't see without glasses. There are no contacts on the trail. So, if you need glasses for hiking the trail or through hiking anywhere, really, Oakley's are easy to fix when the lens pops out. Bill watched a quick video and popped it in the next morning. So,
Yeah.
good information for people who are blind like me.
Watch the video on how to put the lenses in before you get on the trail, because it took probably 8 hours to get a signal so I could figure out how to do it the right way. And I had been doing it the wrong way, and I got stuck in there forever. But, yeah. We'll update you on the trail today. Everybody else is gone. I think it's around 9 o'clock. And
We're in no rush.
We have a 7-mile uphill, and then that should be pretty good because it's over 7 miles. And we like the uphills better than the downhills. And then get to the next shelter, and we'll update you along the way. So that's it from the Molly's Ridge shelter, the first one we came to, I think.
Yeah, it was.
After we entered the Smokies yesterday. So
Have a nice day.
this kind of looks like hiking Rhode Island on Block Island.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, look, right here. This is where we met the ridge runner that had kids in Alabama that talked to Sparky forever and still stays in touch.
Cool.
Right here at this spot.
That's awesome.
TN Defender, I believe, was his Instagram. Yeah, this shelter's, I think, down on the right, and we'll have lunch there.
Sounds perfect.
Then 6 miles to go.
Less than 6.
Less than 6.
Yeah.
Let's see where we are. Where are we?
Spencefield Shelter, point 2 that way.
Spence Field. And then we're going.
We're going to Derrick Knob, 6.3.
Yay!
Aha!
Right down that way. Let's go see what a shelter looks like. Your chimney's been through some battle. You got tarps up. Cool. Let's take a look inside. Probably looks like the one we were in last night. Behind the green curtain is a shelter. Like a fireplace.
There's a privy.
And a journal.
There's a privy here. There's a privy here. Hallelujah. There's a privy here.
I'll go with you. I'll video you.
Oh, I'm good. No video. No paparazzi. Oh,
All right. Well, have a good time.
I will eventually.
All right. We didn't get Pacesetter's privy visit on camera, but I went down there and it was pretty nice. Let's have a privy report.
Best privy on the trail, 100%, no questions asked. It looks like they probably built it recently, don't you think?
It's a nice one. What are we doing?
We're taking off for the last 6 miles. Let's go.
Rocky Top
Chop,
and
chop.
Rocky Top and Thunderhead Mountain,
Yes,
then to a shelter.
yes. And it's a little breezy and chilly. It's strange. So hopefully I'll be warm enough in what I'm wearing, but if not, it's dangling from the pack.
All right, y'all. We'll talk to you later.
Have a nice day. I made it. That's a big one. That's cold. Beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Wow. It's a 360.
I think you have another 12 feet more to go.
Go, go, go. One,
do your 360 on top of that rock. April does a 360 whenever she can see 360 degrees around the top of a mountain.
All mountains all around me. Nope, I can't do it here. Those are blocking me, but it's beautiful. And there are 360 degrees around me. Oh my God.
Let me see if I can get up there.
It's beautiful.
I'll probably fall off this rock. There's some rain over there.
Can you see from up there?
If I hold my hand up in the air.
Okay, so not with your eyes. I'm not going up.
All right, I did your 360 for you.
Thank you.
Get me off of this mountain.
Okay, I'll lead the way.
I think it's called Rocky Top. And now we're going to Thunderhead and then down to our shelter. And if you look right over there, 2 little rain showers are coming. This is why they call it Rocky Top. It's beautiful. We're on the skinny trail. Gotta walk on a balance beam. That's what April's physical therapist said. Learn how to walk the balance beam. It'd be good for the Appalachian Trail. So the plan is to spend the night at the next shelter or camp at the next shelter if it's full. And then on Saturday, look at the weather and hike to either the first or second shelter we come to, depending on the weather, and get hunkered down because there's a huge storm coming in Saturday night with 50 to 60 mile an hour straight line winds and about 3 hours worth of severe weather and potential thunderstorms and tornadoes. The National Park Service has already closed Newfound Gap. Well, it closes tonight, Friday night, at 6 p.m. So we're gonna hang out in a shelter tomorrow afternoon during the rain and then hunker down overnight and wait out some of the rain on Sunday morning. The temperatures are supposed to be warm, and then we'll hike to Newfound Gap and get a ride out on Sunday evening or Monday morning to get more provisions. And if it's Monday, we'll probably come back to the trail. If it's Sunday, we'll probably stay in Gatlinburg or whatever the city is over to the east. I haven't really looked it up yet. So that's the plan. I think we're officially on top of Rocky Top now. We'll see. I think there's a rock with a name on it right here somewhere.
Oh yeah, here it is. Ah.
Yeah. There you go. Something. 1938.
Not quite a 360 here, but pretty darn close. Wow. Let's go.
Let's go. So this is the end of a long day. Not a horrible hike, but man, the hill they put in front of Derek Knob's shelter is a hill and a half. So Pace Setter led the way, and here we are, heading up to the shelter. We'll check in with you in the morning unless something crazy happens. Have a good one. Good morning from the Derek Knob shelter.
Yes, it's heavenly in here, toasty warm.
The day didn't go quite as planned,
Nope.
but we live on a sailboat and
We like the slow life.
We like the slow life, and we take the weather as it comes, and we're sort of used to this. But last night, there were 3 people in the shelter, and it was windy. I would say gusts in the 40s, winds steady, 25 to 30. And we were comfortable, but it was blowing.
Blustery.
And then this morning when we woke up, we decided to take a zero here in the shelter. Everybody else left.
Zero here.
And now it's raining. It was pouring a minute ago. So we just didn't think hiking our planned 7.9 miles up the mountain to, another 1,500 feet up in the rain and
no reason for it.
Wind, and then the big storm's supposed to come in tonight around 11 p.m. to 2 in the morning made any sense. I mean, 1,500 feet has to have stronger winds and worse storms. So we're in a really nice, secure shelter. We built a fire, and now we're waiting for the rain squalls to pass through, and then we
go get more firewood.
Run out and try to find some drier logs. But yeah, we're here for the day.
Yes.
What are you going to do today?
I'm going to do some yoga and some writing and a whole lot of relaxing. Massage my legs like I'm supposed to. Aaron, you heard that?
I call it a nap day, not a zero day.
Rest and recovery.
There you go.
Koros will be happy. I'll be fresh again.
So the road was closed at Newfound Gap anyway. Had we hiked to get there, it closed last night at 6 o'clock, so we couldn't have got off the mountain. It didn't seem like 7 miles was worth it when we're in a shelter that's oriented north-south, and the back wall is west, so the storms come from that direction. There are rock walls. We're underneath the bottom level. If a tree falls on the shelter, we're probably all right. So we're just going to hang out and find something to do.
Older and wiser. I like to think of us as older and wiser. Staying put when you're safe and there's no escape route is the right thing to do.
But those 3 kids that were here, they left about 8:30, and about 9:15 it started pouring down rain, so God bless them.
Yep.
All right, y'all. We'll update you probably late today, and then if we do anything interesting, we might update again. But I'll probably get the camera out tonight around midnight and try to show you the storm. It's supposed to be a good one. So
have a nice
day. You ever been in
the cloud?
You ever been in a cloud before?
Only on our first night. We woke up after our first night on the trail, and we were in a cloud like this. But it wasn't this expansive. At some point, you just give up and stop looking for service. I'm not to that point yet. Definitely haven't gone to get water in a cloud before.
Going to get some water.
That's enough.
Looked like a Sasquatch coming down the hill.
I did?
Yeah.
That was what I was going for.
That's the best water flow we've seen.
I know. It's only going to get stronger because we're getting rain.
Good morning, April.
Good morning.
Tell us the story.
Stinky socks.
Tell us the story.
Let's see.
How was last night?
So
I slept through it.
Storm was not nearly as bad as I expected. Been through lots of hurricanes. Didn't feel anything even remotely like that. Lots of wind noise. Quite a few branches I could hear hitting us. Dropping on the roof, sticks and stuff. Lots of thunder and lightning at one point. I absolutely could not hold it any longer and had to go to the bathroom after the heat of the storm had passed at like 3. And I'll be riggedy jigged if I didn't get out there. And as soon as I had peed, the wind picked up again and I felt like I was going to blow off the mountain. So I had to run back with my pants halfway up. But I made it, and thankfully there's no one in here with us, so it did not matter an iota.
And she was getting ready for bed, and I wake up and I say, "Are you gonna go use the bathroom?" And she's like, "I already went." I slept through the whole thing.
Yep, he was down and out.
I did see some lightning, heard one big thing of thunder. It was super windy. But it wasn't even enough to wake up to get a picture.
No, definitely not.
So yesterday we hung out here in the Davenport Gap shelter, and we built a fire early in the morning, collected wood before it started raining, and we had a rip-roaring fire all day long. And
we got to be trail angels.
Yeah, hikers were coming through just thanking us for having a warm fire because they were wet and maybe not cold, but definitely when they stopped walking they got cold, and I really appreciated it. So like 4 or 5 groups of people stopped in here and had lunch by the fire, and
it was amazing.
They pretty much all cleared out by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then we had the place to ourselves. We collected more wood, got water, and just rested. But at about 7 o'clock last night, At about 7 o'clock last night, we had to put the fire out because the wind shifted and was coming in that end of the tarp and blowing sparks. So we watered the fire down about 7. Yeah. And then we piled a ton of big rocks on the tarp over there. And
kept the wind out.
Believe it or not, it held all night in those winds. So I assume it's the Park Service that puts these things up, but man,
they are effective.
This time of year, whew, that was a good call.
Glad we stayed here last night. Glad we took the 0 and got to be little trail angels for all the people who were out there in the wind yesterday.
Yeah. So we just had coffee, packing up our stuff. Today we're gonna try to make it past Klingman's Dome to the next shelter, which is 13 miles. That'll put us 4.5 miles from the road crossing at Newfound Gap, which at the moment is still closed, but by the time we get there on Monday morning it should be open. I need to go to find a doctor or something to get my prescriptions refilled and get some resupplies, and then we'll be back on the trail on Tuesday, heading north out of the Smokies. So far it's been great. Last night was weather forecast was far exaggerated from what we actually experienced. I'm sure other people have different views on that topic.
We were further down on the mountain too.
We were very comfortable. So that's the update from the Davenport Gap shelter, and we'll get on the trail about 8 o'clock and update you in a little bit.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, have a good day. I'm starting to say that now. Talk to you later.